For moms and kids, when you've lost everything, it's sometimes hard to believe that life can be good again. About 400 women and children come to Broadview to restart their life. They come to find safety, they come to find a place of refuge, and they come to find a place of hope.
So on this one, Rachel, I'm gonna be behind you and I'm gonna watch to make sure that you drag.
I think because of my experience at Broadview, we felt protected and we were protected. And I kind of took that aspect and kind of made it one of my own attributes where it's my natural instinct now where when I work with my youth, whether it's on the track, whether it's at work or in the schools, I feel like it is my responsibility to protect my kids.
Johnny Williams was a middle schooler here back in the 90s. His family came to Broadview because his mom finally made the decision to get out of drugs and alcohol and turn her life around.
Well, we went through a lot. My family and I, we went through a lot. Broadview was the turning point for my family to escape. The staff at Broadview, they were great. I didn't feel singled out because there were staff that we can talk to about things. They understood the circumstances that we grew up in, and it was kind of a safe environment because it was like everyone understood. What I didn't want from that day forward is to become a failure. It made me a very competitive and determined person to make sure from this day forward I was going to move on and continue living on with the right track.
Johnny's path to success is a reflection of his determination through college, running professionally, overcoming leukemia, to becoming a successful coach.
From Johnny, you know what I learned the most is you better not give up. And not the cliche, push through it, don't give up, but in adversity and anything that you really don't picture yourself going through, outside of track too. He's been there for personal life, schoolwork, and on the track. He probably doesn't know it, but his wisdom really did impact my life, so.
A lot of these kids that I deal with on a daily basis come from broken homes or they come from similar situations that I went through. And when they do come to me, I try to elaborate on there's nothing that can stop them from succeeding.
The race is more mental. Like, if you think you're going to lose, you're going to lose. If you think you're going to win, you're going to win. So just have a positive mind.
Growing up, I didn't realize how important it was for me to have someone to talk to. I didn't have that experience until we went to Broadview, and there were adults that made me feel welcome, a part of the family that I could go and speak to about anything I was dealing with, and I didn't realize the relevance in that until I got older. So as part of my job here at the High Point Community Center is to make sure that these kids feel like they have a person that they can come and talk to about anything or any problems that they're dealing with.
My mom was in the worst situation ever, and I felt like she did better for us. And now that I see, you know, times get hard sometimes, but I have a good example in my life.
Zuffan is a refugee from Eritrea. She came to the Seattle area with her family, and she moved into Broadview when she decided to no longer accept the violence from her husband.
It's very hard for me because my children is small. What do you do? After that, I come Broadview shelter. He said to me, "Don't worry, Zuffan, everything is better, everything is better."
When I look at my mom back then, I think of her like a very strong woman, a woman that even though things were going so wrong, she would not let us see that. She would just put a smile on her face and try to encourage us to do better and to tell us that, you know, yes, we're in this situation right now, but you guys will get out of it and we'll be doing better later on in life.
Through our children's program, through the nurturing, through the support that they get here, we see kids come alive. This is a place where You know, we really kind of look at what the family needs, wrap the services and supports around them, and help them to believe in themselves once again.
When I first met Sunit, she was 8 or 9 years old. She was the oldest of Zuffan's 3 daughters. We met every week for tutoring, once a week for an hour. And over the years, I got to see Sunit bloom into an interesting young woman who wanted to be and became a cheerleader. She was a church camp counselor. She got a job, and she was ready to go out there.
My goal is to get a job through the medical field, and then hopefully within 3 to 5 years, go back to school. Well, I'm in school right now to become an LPN, and then soon after that become an RN. My goal is to help people in life, and I felt like Broadview Shelter showed me that.
My mom came here for a better opportunity and to see us graduate and start our own lives and have a better life.
I'm happy with my children because everybody finish school, start a job. That's my dream.
Families and individuals coming to solid ground, they not only make changes for today, but those changes go forward into the future. It's kind of like that ripple effect. It starts here, but it keeps on going.